boils down to this, the 250cc main event. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Larry Myers, along with Jim Holly, rider number 4. He was in the center of the starting gate, Josh DEMUTH. There you see him lined up in the 3rd position, or he qualified 3rd, I should say. And he is looking for his 4th win this weekend. That is a milestone in his career.
Yeah, only a handful of guys have came away with that sweep.
Yeah, and it's a very small handful, we might add. Yeah, there's our referee. He's giving the signal to the riders, and we're just about set to go. That gate is going to drop, and there they go.
Well, a little bar banging going on going into that first turn there, but coming away with is going to be Josh.
Oh, boy, how clean. The POWERADE power shot. Josh, does it get any better than this? No, he says.
Well,
right
Rusty Holland is in that second spot.
Right behind. I can tell you right now that Josh DEMUTH is going to try. He's going to try like mad just to bolt away from this field. Clear track in front of him. Wouldn't that be the option that he has?
Well, that's why he wanted to get that whole shot.
There goes HOFMASTER to the inside, and HOFMASTER takes the measure of Rusty Holland. Now, this is a different scenario. I think HOFMASTER is maybe faster, and he might have something for Josh.
Well, there's that triple now that Holland did, and he's trying to get some time back on HOFMASTER there, but HOFMASTER's looking up. He's trying to judge where Josh is and if he can make the time up. He's not even worried about Holland now.
We'll see how this plays out, but there are a couple of scenarios here. One is Rusty Holland will pick up the pace in order to stay with HOFMASTER, and HOFMASTER will see him coming, and he's fast enough all by himself. And you can bet with Denny Stevenson, we'll throw him into the mix, and I think Chad Johnson is there.
Yeah, exactly. Chad Johnson is all over Stevenson as he's going inside, outside, trying to get around Stevenson. This is the battle for 4th now, and Johnson looked good in his heat race.
So if Denny does not worry about Johnson, but will just concentrate on his own race, those two could sweep closer to the front.
Well, there it is. Johnson is trying to set up Stevenson there. Stevenson tripling, also Johnson into that turn there, but Johnson's got his work cut out. Denny Stevenson, a veteran, knows how to make a bike ride wide.
This is the battle for the number 4 position. Chad Johnson is currently in 5th. He's the guy in red, number 9. And in front of him, Denny Stevenson looking for, well, he'd like to put that Kawasaki up on the podium tonight. You can bet on that. Stevenson riding very smoothly, very, very much in control. It's up to Johnson to make something happen if the pass is going to be made. I don't think Denny will give any ground up by making mistakes.
No, by all means not. But Johnson there, he's putting the pressure on because he knows that Rusty Holland's starting to squirt away as we see him go to the left-hand side down the whoops.
Now we get a glimpse of number 57, HOFMASTER, in 2nd, and number 8. That's Rusty Holland. He's running in the number 3 position, directly in front of this battle for 4th place. See, Denny is not making mistakes out there.
No, he's riding real smooth, and he's pretty content with holding Johnson back there. It's a great race as we see him now enter the whoops. Johnson to the left-hand side, though, trying to come up the inside.
And he puts a physical block on Denny and takes over that number 4 position.
You see Chad, he's looking
I'll tell you
back
what I saw.
behind
He
him.
looked back because he thought he was going to get paid back in spades, but it didn't happen. Denny had an opportunity and let him go. Denny could have nailed him, taken him out of there.
Well, I think that he knows he was putting so much pressure on that he obviously was faster. Maybe Denny wants to let him get by and see where he's going. Now Phil Lawrence coming up into the mix of things.
Phil Lawrence is running in the number 6 position. Phil got a horrible start, has passed several riders, and making his presence felt. Phil could be a factor in this before it's over. Given a break or two, it could happen.
Well, what a great way coming into the arena crosses. You know, he's made every main event. And he's getting experience and time in the seat. That's what Phil needs.
And he clicked off a 3rd place in round number 21 in the 125cc class. A lot of action still to come in this 250 main. Don't you dare go away. The National Championship Arena Cross. Here is a battle for Travis Hodges, rider number 14, and Jeremy Buell, number 25. It has not been a good weekend for the Bueller or for Travis Hodges. They're both trying to make up for it right here. 7th place is immediately in front of them, and that would be Brad Hagsis. So this is a battle over 8. Here is your leader, rider number 4, Josh DEMUTH. He has been out front since the top of the game.
Well, here's that pass we see on Denny Stevenson. Chad Johnson coming up right to the inside there, making a little bit of contact there, but a good move. Denny realized it, lifted up a little bit so he didn't get knocked down. and then you see Chad looking over his shoulder to make sure he doesn't retaliate.
It was a good, clean pass. I didn't see it that way the first time around, but it was a good, clean pass. Here's Tom Hofmaster, and Chad Johnson has caught Hofmaster.
Well, and he also went around Holland there, going through the whoops there.
So Rusty Holland, you're right, Rusty Holland drops off the podium. Chad Johnson gets on, and he's not happy with third place. This is a great, great ride he's turning in. Well, he is all over Hofmaster.
Yeah, here we go. He's trying to set him up there. You got to remember that he's been working his way through the pack. He's got the momentum there, and Hofmaster looking a little bit tired out there.
He set him up. He set him up. No, Hofmaster holds on to the position. You know what I think? I think that Johnson, there he goes again, around the outside. Can he squeak through? He does. He made the pass. What a move. What a move.
That was a beautiful pass. That was that triple coming into that section there. He tripled in and just rode right around the outside of Hofmaster there.
That was some kind of ride. Now that puts him on a podium. You know what? I think he wants to kiss his sister again. What do you think?
I think he wants to go after Josh DEMUTH.
Probably you're right.
But what an impressive ride that Chad Johnson's put in tonight, coming from the back of the pack. I mean, he's not passing any slouches out there by all means.
Josh DEMUTH is he's just unbelievable. He's on the gas so hard. He's pretty much got the championship sewed up if he just minds his P's and Q's, stays upright, stays out of trouble. It's not good enough. He wants the wins. That's what he told us, and that's what he's headed for. Looking to make it 4 on the weekend.
Well, and we saw with him getting that hole shot. I mean, he's got a clear track to work with. You know, he's got 17 wins this season, and he's lapping Bragg Hackstaff if he can get around him.
He's already lapped rider number 7, Darcy Lange. Darcy is second in points. He's lapped Travis Hodges. Here's second place, way back here. Chad Johnson, rider number 9. So you see the kind of lead that DEMUTH has.
Well, this race is for Josh, you know, to win this. It's all in his hands. The only thing that could hamper it out there would be a lapped rider running into the back of a lapped rider.
Tom Hofmaster, rider number 57. He's in third. There's fourth place. Rusty Holland. Rusty got a particularly good line through the whoops that time.
Yeah, Rusty had a hard weekend here in Milwaukee. We've seen him on the ground, but good to see him in that 4th spot, just one position off of that box.
Well, we're into the second half of the season. There are a lot of riders that maybe did not score wins, did not score as well as they thought they should have in the first half of the season. So what's happening now is these guys are just letting it all hang out.
Well, and here he comes now, Josh. You see him. He's right behind number 6, Denny Stevenson, and he's going to put Denny Stevenson a lap down. So this kid is on fire on the YZ250 Yamaha.
Well, maybe not. So last lap, yeah, well, maybe so. I guess he did. Last lap for Josh. He has rode a perfect race, a spectacular race, and he is on the way. He can feel it. Yeah, he's on the way to a milestone in his career. All 4 races at a single weekend. Yeah, yeah. The sheriff draws his guns. He shoots them all down as he takes the main event here in the 250 class. Is he happy or what?
He's ecstatic. I mean, you know, to come away with the sweep, it's so hard to do, and he did it.
When we come back, we'll talk to Josh and the rest of the guys. Now, what a night, what a weekend here in Milwaukee. The racing has just been incredible. I'm on the podium waiting for Josh DEMUTH to put in an appearance, and the crowd is waiting for the same thing, and boy, they love this guy, and why not? He is great. Josh, tremendous night. All 4, man.
Man, I can't believe it. I've been praying for this forever. The good Lord just answered my prayers, and man, he kept me safe out there. I was really worried about that last race. I didn't want to fall down and stuff, and man, it was just, I can't explain it. It's the awesomest thing.
Hey, listen, when you went up to the line, were you thinking about it then? And then you're going through the races, were you thinking about it then? You're in the whoop session, were you thinking about it then?
Oh, I was thinking about it the whole way around the track. I was, you know, sponsors, my mechanic, Jackie O, she's done an awesome job. My wife, Holly, at home, and our wonderful daughter, Sutton, and just everybody, my father. I know everybody's going to be so happy.
But were you thinking about the race? 4 of them.
I was trying not to. I was just hoping that the good Lord Jesus Christ would keep me safe, and man, he did. And I just want to thank all my sponsors, Yamaha and Shogun Motorsports, Motion Cycle Sports, Thor Pro Circuit, HJC, Dunlop Renthal, Oakley Goggles, Hillside Snowboards, Corrupt Clothing, Hoffman Bicycles. The list goes on. I see, you can't see Larry, but he's making faces at me, but thanks to everything, and thanks for the wife Holly at home, and Sutton and Devin. Thank you.
Good job, Josh.
Thanks.
Yeah. Let's quit. I was making faces at him. Josh Steven takes the win, followed by Johnson, Hofmaster, Holland, Stevenson on down the line. Tom Hofmaster finished third. He's making his way toward the podium. Tom, come up here. Tommy, gosh darn it, you were in second place at one time. What happened there?
I tried putting on a charge. Josh has been on the gas all weekend. I want to congratulate him on all 4 wins. That's pretty impressive. And he was on it this weekend, and I tried going after him. I wasted a lot of energy, and you know, I tried smoothing out, and Chad got back by me, and I was just hanging on for dear life. I want to thank the good Lord for keeping me safe. ProSource, all my sponsors, Dunlop, Spy, EBS, Bars Competition. You know, everybody's been helping me out this year, and it's going good. So
good job, Bill.
Thanks, Larry.
Here are the point standings. Check them out while I get Chad Johnson up here. Chad makes sure that Michelle Falls Stevenson is standing by him and not his sister. Chad, that was an incredible ride. I had you 7th or 8th place in that opening lap.
Yeah, I don't know quite where I came from, but I was feeling good and I wasn't getting tired, and I just tried to keep charging through the pack.
Was it the kind of track that you could put on a charge like that and do it safely, or were you just hanging it all out?
No, I felt like I was riding pretty safe. I didn't really make too many mistakes. My Tough Thor Honda is running great. My mechanic, Andy Brandon's been keeping it running just awesome, and team manager Chris Hunter's been helping me out a lot. Keith Romek Sports Medicine's been keeping me healthy and on the track, and you know, my mom and dad are very supportive, and they're all at all the rounds. So
what are we going to have to do to make you smile?
I don't know. That worked.
Good job. Chad Johnson, one of the younger riders on the circuit, but he is tremendous. Hey, next round of Arena Cross action will come from Denver, February 26th. We'll bring you rounds 23 and 24. For Jim Holly, I'm Larry Myers. Hope you've had a great time. We certainly have. We'll leave you with some action from the jump-off contest. Good night, everyone.